My name is Michelle Cabanillas, and I am a Director of School Safety and Social Wellness at the Arizona Department of Education. I had the honor to serve as a school social worker for over 20 years here in Arizona. I understand how important it is the role of school counselors and school social workers in creating safe learning environments for our students. Through this video, I will share with you brief information to help you understand the role of school counselors and school social workers funded through the school safety program. What is the role of SSP counselors and social workers? School safety program counselors and school social workers, we call them CSWs, are certified educators who improve student success for all students by becoming an integral and visible member of your school or district, by bringing mental health and student-centered approaches to your campus. They are an active participant in creating a broader approach to school safety, understanding that mental health is an important component of school safety. They are the leaders for change in the school safety program, working with your school safety and assessment and prevention teams at schools to review data and determine steps needed to improve safety at schools and districts throughout Arizona. First, I will discuss the role of the school counselor. School counselors design and deliver school counseling programs that improve student outcomes. The American School Counselors Association, or ASCA, national model, a framework for school counseling program, outlines the components of a school counseling program that is integral to the school's academic mission and is created to have a significant positive impact on student achievement, attendance, and discipline. The ASCA national model guides school counselors in the development of school counseling programs that are based on data-informed decision-making, that are delivered to all students systematically, that include a developmentally appropriate curriculum focused on the mindsets and behaviors all students need for post-secondary readiness and success, that closes the achievement gaps and opportunity gaps, and that result in improved student achievement, attendance, and discipline. As seen in this picture, it is a model that starts with school counselors defining their roles by utilizing ASCA mindsets and behaviors, ethical standards for school counselors, school counselor professional standards and competencies that align with the K-12 college and career readiness standards to design a counseling program that leads students to future success. They manage program focus, belief vision statements, program planning, annual student outcome goals, and action plans. They are looking at schools' needs by analyzing data, developing action plans, and determining who will implement them. They deliver direct services to students, for example, through instruction or counseling, and indirect services, for example, consultation, collaboration, and referrals. So in this stage, they determine what methods they will be using, what activities, what curriculum, and what type of direct or indirect services will be used. They assess, through this program assessment, school counselors focus on assessing the effectiveness by measuring results and use that inform program improvement. They can look at student achievement, graduation rates, attendance, disciplinary referrals, etc. School counselors also utilize a multi-tiered, multi-domain systems of supports that include the domains of academic, college and career readiness, and social emotional learning. The national model ensures equitable access to opportunities and curriculums for all students to participate fully in the educational process. Their energy should be on direct and indirect services to students. Here are some examples of appropriate and inappropriate roles this provided by ASCA. This is not an exhaustive list. The particular roles may vary based on campus grades, size, and needs. You can refer to the ASCA website for more information on appropriate roles for school counselors. Next, I will talk about the school social worker role. According to the School Social Work Association of America, school social workers provide specialized knowledge, skills, and expertise to provide support for our students and their families. School social workers, or school social work, is a specialized area of practice within the broad field of the social work profession. They bring unique knowledge and skills to the school system and the students' services teams. They are trained mental health professionals who can assist with mental health concerns, behavioral concerns, positive behavioral support, academic and classroom support, consultation with teachers, parents, and administrators, as well as provide individual and group counseling. School social workers are instrumental in furthering the mission of the schools, which is to provide a setting for teaching, learning, and for the attainment of competence and confidence. School social workers are hired by school districts to enhance the district ability to meet its academic mission, especially where home, school, and community collaboration is the key to achieving student success. The school social work practice model, seen in this slide, students are in the middle. The home, school, community linkages at the top, and they are continuous. They're followed by ethical guidelines and educational policy, education rights and advocacy, and database decision-making. School social workers are to provide evidence-based education, behavior, and mental health services. They implement multi-tiered programs and practices, monitor progress, and evaluate service effectiveness. They are to promote a school climate and culture conducive to student learning and teaching excellence. They promote effective school policies and administrative procedures, enhance professional capacity of school personnel, and facilitate engagement between student, family, and school community. And they maximize access to school-based and community-based resources, promote a continuum of services, mobilize resources, and promote assets, provide innovative leadership, interdisciplinary collaboration, systems coordination, and professional consultation. Again, we require that you follow this model and carry out the task, roles, and responsibilities that are related to school social work. Here are some appropriate and inappropriate roles shared by the School Social Work Association of America. This is not an exhaustive list. The particular roles, again, may vary based on campus grades, sizes, and needs. From the above role, school social work roles are wide and varied, and it's often about the time and effort spent in these areas, balancing the expertise of the social worker while recognizing that they are not the only one responsible for carrying out all these duties. Both school social workers and school counselors are able to provide crisis intervention, short-term individual and small group counseling services to students. However, it is important for CSWs to connect students and families with mental or behavioral health services in the community when the need for long-term counseling is needed. SSP school counselors and social workers are tasked with implementing social and emotional programming, or support staff in implementing SEL, or both. Their role in SEL can include the following: specific instruction in SEL skills, support practices that teachers can incorporate into the classroom, content and support that is integrated into academics, organizational, culture, or school climate strategies. SEL selection and approaches should be data-driven to meet the needs and build upon the strengths and existing programs of your school and or district. SSP counselors and school social worker requirements are as follows: utilize professional models and standards to guide their practice, quarterly school safety assessment and prevention team meetings, participate in SSP required trainings, implement social emotional learning programming, and support staff in implementing SEL, and keep track of activities for reporting purposes as outlined by the school safety program. Here are some resources for school counselors: the American School Counselor Association and the Arizona School Counselor Association. And another good resource is Hatching Results. Some resources for school social workers is the School Social Work Association of America, their local chapter here in Arizona, the School Social Work Association of Arizona, the National Association of Social Workers, and the local chapter, the National Association of School Social Workers, Arizona. We understand that we are living through unusual circumstances, and there are going to be some needs that are going to arise at schools that requires all hands on deck in helping in many areas. However, the focus and scope of work needs to remain with the described roles of the professional organization and models, and to fulfill the task of the school safety program related activities and meeting program requirements. If you have any further questions regarding the roles of school counselors and school social workers in the school safety program, please do not hesitate to contact us at schoolsafety.socialwellness@azed.gov.